Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back, our subscribers. Welcome back, or welcome to everyone. Welcome to all new peoples too. Thank you for pressing play. I appreciate the support. So today we're going to do a divine feminine, divine masculine general reading. We're just going to do an energy check-in to see where the masculine and the feminine are at. We'll use 3 different decks. On this side we'll use the masculine, and on this side we'll use the feminine, and then we'll get some mutual energy in between. Okay, we'll also get some twin flame oracle messages at the end. This will be a general reading. It will not resonate for everyone, okay? And I have to say that because it's pretty odd to me that I've gotten, it's just a few emails, but a few emails where individuals want to express how a message doesn't resonate. And I'm a very new tarot channel, okay? So I'm not getting a lot of traffic. So the fact that someone would use email as an avenue to express how a message doesn't resonate with them, or a reading doesn't resonate with them, it does come across odd to me, because our comment sections are open. I do encourage you to leave comments. I try to respond, or at least acknowledge, comments. So save yourself the time, the energy, and the bandwidth of emailing me about a message or a reading that does not resonate. Because it's not going to resonate for everyone. And that's okay. As I always say, put on the shoes that fit, okay? If the shoes don't fit, they're not your shoes. With that said, I had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry. Let's get into it. Let's look at the divine masculine. What is the overall energy for the divine masculine? What is the overall energy for the divine masculine? What is the overall energy for the divine masculine? Okay. We have the 4 of swords. The 4 of cups, 10 of swords. Trying to end a situation. I feel like this is a masculine and a feminine who are in separation. And if you're not in separation, the masculine is most certainly in a connection outside of the feminine. Okay. What is the challenge? The High Priestess. Keeping something hidden. Using the intuition, wanting to move on. Maybe hiding the fact that he wants to leave a connection. What are the desires? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, wanting to take the cup somewhere else, be romantic and charming and sensual, and express that sensitivity, that emotional sensitivity somewhere else, but feeling trapped with this 8 of Swords under the deck. What action will the masculine take? 4 of Swords. Gonna take some time to contemplate and rest and kind of think about the next move. Okay, doing some self-care. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Being compassionate towards himself. I feel like, and so he can figure out what option to take. Kind of keeping his emotions in check, and where he wants to take those emotions with that Knight of Cups. But being in a situation where he's bored, discontent, maybe feeling like there has been a missed opportunity, but there's something painful here. Something painful, needing to end something here. But the challenge is keeping something hidden, maybe using the intuition on the desires, where to take this cup, or who he wants the cup, whose cup he wants to come towards him. And you'll hear me say him and her only because I'm a creature of habit, okay? But identify how you identify this. These are just energies, masculine and feminine. But the action is, again, taking a time out to rest, recuperate from something, contemplate and meditate on maybe the next move. So let's look at the feminine. Let's look at the feminine. What's the overall energy for the feminine? What is the overall energy for the feminine? We have the King of Swords, and Judgment. Wanting to come back around, wanting someone to come back around, maybe having some type of inner calling or reckoning within oneself too, to maybe detach from this situation, detach the emotions, think towards the future with some type of forward thinking, having some type of strategy even, and finding happiness with herself, being emotionally content, realizing that, you know, there's some type of judgment call that needs to be made on a situation, and facing the truth, facing some type of truth, being truthful with herself, maybe even. Let's see, what is the challenge? The Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like the universe is urging or kind of prompting the feminine to face some type of truth, okay? With that Judgment card, King of Swords, like realizing maybe that it's time to detach, put down this juggling act of not seeing the truth for what it is. Maybe holding on to the masculine too tightly, or maybe blocking her heart too tightly where others can't come towards her. But I do feel like many of you are in separation. And if you're not in separation, if you haven't come into union with your masculine, then this is you know, holding on to a connection, maybe a karmic, that is preventing you to move forward and to find love somewhere else, okay? Protecting your heart to a degree where no one can get in. You're preserving your energy. And if you're still in the healing process, I get it, you know. It's about finding the balance, though, being open to the truth. But this is not having the truth, or not facing the truth, not having that mental clarity that you need, and still juggling maybe the idea that, you know, now is the time that you want to be, or you are going to be with your masculine, but everything happens in divine timing. So, what is your desires? Two of Cups. So yeah, you're looking for partnership here. You're looking to choose a Two of Cups. You're looking to choose, I feel like, with the masculine, after some type of ending. So you both are in this Ten of Swords energy to some degree. You're wanting something to end. I feel like it's wanting the masculine to end his situation that's causing you a lot of pain with that Ten of Swords, because you want to build towards the future, build something long term. What action will you take, feminine? What action will the feminine take? So we have the Empress and the Magician. So it's like you're getting into your Empress energy, knowing your value, knowing your worth. I do feel like you're going to get that that mental clarity and put that judgment, that juggling act down with that Two of Pentacles. You're going to listen to this judgment prompting, this inner calling, this reckoning, this spiritual awakening, knowing, you know, that you're the Empress, valuing yourself, knowing your self-worth, knowing that you have the ability to create, and you're fertile with ideas, and you can give birth to a reality with this Magician card. You can give birth to the reality that you desire, okay? There is still going to be some lingering heartache here, which again, I feel like that's normal. It's normal. Like, give yourself time to heal. Breathe. It happened. Okay, acknowledge it and unpack those emotions. Go through the motions of unpacking it. Just don't get trapped in your head while you do it. Don't get trapped in thinking that, you know, you're not worthy, because you are. You're the Empress. And you're going to get to this place where, again, you're going to know your value, and you're going to be able to manifest and give birth to a reality that, you know, you're deserving of. So let's look at the mutual energy. What is the mutual energy here? Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Put those back. Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. I mean, sorry, Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So mutually, you know, I do feel like someone may be already in a long-term commitment. I feel like it could be your masculine, but if they're not, this is both of you wanting or feeling some type of loss here and regret, feeling out in the cold, where, you know, you both want to choose the other and have some type of long-term commitment and, you know, start building towards the future. There's an awakening to that. What is the outcome, the potential outcome here? We have the Four of Pentacles and the World card. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like both of you are going to hold on to the idea of having a new beginning, okay? Having some type of completion and new beginning here. Looking towards what path to go down. You both are going to be choosing a path here, which could induce some anxiety and some stress, and maybe some feelings of, you know, loss and sadness because it's a new beginning. For many of you, I do feel like the masculine is stuck in a situation. Could be stuck in a situation that they can't get out of, and there's going to be some time for this connection, the masculine and the feminine to come together. But in the meantime, there's a cycle that's culminating. Ten of Swords showed up on both sides. The Ten of Pentacles is here. So it's like there's a cycle that's culminating. And you may hold on to the idea of being in union, but you're going to have to move forward and make certain actions and do certain things before this can come into union. So let's clarify on the masculine side. Overall energy, the Four of Cups, Ten of Swords. So again, being bored, discontent, some type of painful ending. Could be in a situation where they're ending something with another connection, or this is just thinking on how things ended with the feminine. But I do feel like it's a connection. We have the Two of Pentacles needing to make a choice here, juggling a choice on how they're going to get out of this connection, being hopeful, being wishful, having faith, but being indecisive. There's some indecisiveness here about a family unit, whether they're going to go into union with the feminine, how they're going to get into union with the feminine, or how they're going to end things. Ten of Swords with a connection, maybe a marriage that they're already in. Okay. The challenge, we have the High Priestess, so they're hiding something. The masculine could be hiding something, keeping some type of secrets if they're in a connection. Or this could also just be, you know, the challenge is keeping this secret, or the challenge being using their intuition, knowing that something needs to end. What is this High Priestess as the challenge? The Death card. Yeah. I feel like the masculine is about to end something, okay? And for many, it is a marriage. It is a long-term commitment or a higher level of commitment because they want a new beginning. This is a challenge for them. They're having a hard time putting down or making a decision, juggling too many things, but they're bored and discontent in a situation. The desire is the Knight of Cups, wanting romance, wanting, you know, things to be charming, to take the cup somewhere or to have the cup come towards them. What is this Knight of Cups as the desire? Wanting to move on. The masculine is in a connection. I am pretty positive of that. The masculine is in a connection, someone they have children with, someone that they're married to, wanting to move on. Or this is you, the Empress, wanting to move towards it because this is how it came out. Moving away from a situation towards the Empress. What action Four of Swords. Taking a time out, again, resting, contemplating on, you know, does he remain a husband? Does he remain the dependable one in a situation? Or how does he, you know, boss up in his life and, you know, go towards his, you know, his goals and build up his pinnacle somewhere else maybe? How does he continue to carry this burden of being a father, being, you know, the husband or the wife, being the mother of the household? So, let's look at the feminine. The overall energy, King of Swords, Judgment. Again, I feel like there's a prompting to detach, maybe using logic in this situation. Yeah. There's a painful ending here. Both of you are in the same energy, Ten of Swords. Feminine, you could also be in a committed relationship, okay? But I feel like these Ten of Swords speak. For the masculine, I feel like the Ten of Swords is being in another connection, realizing that he wants to end it. It's going to be painful to do that. For the feminine, I feel like it's the pain of not being in connection with the masculine. But it could also mean that, you know, the feminine has to detach from a painful ending, whether that's with the masculine or an existing connection, to get some type of new beginning here, to build somewhere else. I feel like the feminine is learning a lot about herself too. Okay, I feel like the feminine is learning a lot about herself, what it means to be on her own, after, you know, some type of painful ending, so that she can be in this Empress energy, knowing her worth and value. What is the challenge here? The Two of Pentacles, and there's a lot of mirroring going on. The Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, there's this juggling, not seeing the truth for what it is, not getting that mental clarity, not wanting to face the truth. And then the Two of Swords pops out to clarify, being indecisive about this connection, still being hopeful and wishful, having faith about, I feel like, the connection with the masculine or a connection in general, but needing to go within to get some guidance and get those answers. But that is also the challenge also is knowing that, you know, in timing, with faith and still with hope in getting those answers, that you can still, again, give birth and manifest the reality that you desire. But you have to be able to see what's right in front of you, make a decision to let something go, see this connection as an ending, whether it's with the masculine or with another soulmate or someone else that you're already in connection with. There's an ending here that needs to be addressed. So the desires, we have the Two of Cups, wanting to choose love, wanting to have a partnership and choose a partnership. Seven of Swords, Emperor. I do feel like there is a bit Page of Cups. I feel like there's a little bit of codependency that could be playing out here. But wanting some type of amends, a reconciliation, an apology from the Emperor, from the masculine. Okay, so we have the masculine and the feminine showing up in the Emperor and the Empress. But there's some deception here, and I feel like this is self-deception, to be honest with you. It could represent the Emperor having deceived in the past. We did see the Three of Swords show up. So there could, and we have the Ten of Swords. There's some betrayal, some type of painful ending. But I do feel like, if, even with the betrayal and the deceit, I feel like this is deception of oneself too. Okay. Not knowing who you are. This is I am. So again, anytime there's I am, whatever you put behind it, that's who you are. But wanting some type of reconciliation, which, I think it may be too soon, not realizing though that you need to move on. I think intuitively you probably know there's a need to move on, but you're deceiving yourself, not seeing the truth, not facing the truth, willfully staying blindfolded to the truth about this connection with the masculine. Everything happens in divine timing. So let's clarify this mutual energy, and then we'll pull some twin flame oracle cards and wrap this up. Oh, let's try that again. That's too many there. What is this mutual energy? 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. So yeah, you're feeling, out in the cold. Mutually, you guys are feeling out in the cold. I do feel like there's someone who's married, okay, with this 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles showing up, but mutually wanting to even be in union, a long-term union with one another, with that 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Both feeling out in the cold when it comes to that. Let's get one more. Well, 2 more. 5 of Wands and Judgment. Yeah, there's like this calling, wanting to come back together, but there's conflict and drama surrounding that between you mutually. There's a lot of attraction, wanting to work together with that 3 of Pentacles under the deck as well. Let's look at the outcome. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the World. So that's holding on to the connection, holding on to each other, maybe pulling your energy back as well. But we have the 4 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. I do think essentially what's going to happen is someone's going to continue to be bored in the connection. I do feel like that's the masculine. We see an Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning, a passionate new beginning here as well. After this World card, and then the 9 of Cups, there's some emotional satisfaction and happiness here, but I think that's the feminine, and maybe even the masculine coming to some type of contentment, finding contentment in whatever new beginning that happens after the World card. There will be a sense of loss and disappointment and some sadness still surrounding that. But divine timing, everything happens in divine timing. So let's get some oracle cards, twin flame oracle. Let's look at the feminine. What message do we have for the feminine? So the feminine comes out on the feminine, and we have loss of self-identity, discover your true self again. Yeah, I feel like that goes with this action card here. You're going to get to a point where you discover yourself again. You're going to know, that you're the Empress. You have to, sometimes we lose sight of ourselves, and it's maybe that you don't know it, but you've just kind of lost sight of it, and you're going to get back in this Empress energy again and know that you can manifest what it is that you want. And it says feminine, okay? Your divine feminine, you seeking your twin or soulmate. So I feel like there's this holding on, wanting to come back into union with the masculine, but there's some healing that needs to happen. There's certain actions that need to be taking place on both sides, and before you guys can come back into union and it be something that's healthy and a productive way of being in union. So what messages do we have for the masculine? Family. Yeah, I feel like the masculine is married. It's already in a connection where they're in some type of unit with of having a family. Deception, yeah. And I feel like that's something that maybe he hid from you, or the masculine may have hid initially, or they're hiding something from their family. He's hiding something from his family about the feminine, not wanting to be in union or be in this marriage or in this connection, where he's husband, he's father or mother or wife, however you identify again. But family, kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, get support. Yeah, this person has a lot going on family-wise. And deception, mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial. So, and that could also indicate, some type of self-deception as well. It's like I have to stay here for the kids, and I'm not advocating for divorce or leaving your children or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, if you're not happy in a situation, there's actions that you have to take to find that happiness. And sometimes it's at the cost of someone else's happiness. But there's a burden here for the masculine in needing to make a choice. Does he stay with his family, or does he choose, you know, the feminine? So, let's get 2 more for the mutual energy here. What other messages? Crossroads, healing, yeah. And they fell out on, crossroads fell out on the masculine side, and healing fell out on the feminine side. And it can go either way. There's a crossroads that needs, that, you know, the masculine is needing to face. Divergent paths, choices, confusion, follow your intuition. We saw the high priestess over there. He's been intuitively guided to put or let something die, and something needs to be transformed. But that also applies to the feminine. You're at a crossroads. Are you going to face the truth? Are you going to take the mask off, the blindfold off, and see things for what they are, and move on with your life, and trust in divine timing, trust in the universe, trust in spirit, whatever you identify with, that things will manifest in the way that they're supposed to manifest. But you have to be in your Empress energy to even be in the energy of being able to give birth and manifest your reality. Healing, self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. So yeah, like, be gentle with yourself. Things happen. 10 of Swords. You know, there are painful endings. There's going to be deception from time to time that we have to deal with. Heal yourself, though. We have the 4 of Swords on the masculine side. Take time out. Heal yourself. But also, feminine, heal yourself after that heartbreak. We saw the 3 of Swords show up. Whatever deception in that 10 of Swords was, detach. It's time to think logically, see things for what they are, so you can move forward in a healing space, so you guys can come together. If it's you know, the universe is willing, receive, open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. So when it's time, okay? Control, stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. So just let go, heal, and just trust that everything is going to come into play the way it's supposed to. You're going to get the lessons that you need to, and it's all going to work out to your benefit. So that's what I have for you, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I do hope it resonates. If it does, hit that like button, hit that subscription button or subscribe button if you haven't already, and do come back for more messages. Peace out.